Hey everybody, welcome back to Rockville Acres Farm. I'm Austin.
And I'm Colton.
This behind us here is a international, I think it's a 256, not international, New Holland, New Holland 256 hay rake, pulled behind my Ford 8N tractor that's been known for having no brakes on it. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this. We just bought this rake a couple of weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. It might not have even been that long ago. We raked with it once in a small field just to get him used to raking. And but yeah, it's just a side delivery rake and that tractor. Okay, so the standard Ford 8N tractors, this exhaust, this is the original exhaust off of it, but it just goes out the back typically and under that little step there. And if you're raking hay and you go over a row, it's possible you could catch your hay on fire. So I built this, just cut a couple pieces off of the old exhaust and I found an extra exhaust to weld onto it, welded that all up, and now we have a upright exhaust. And I worked on the brakes a little bit. It's got a little bit better brakes than what it did have. They're still not the best in the world, but you can stop the tractor actually. And today I've been working on the baler. I am filthy dirty. Got it going. We got the rake all ready. So Colton's gonna rake for me and I'm gonna bale. So you ready, Colton? Yep. Go ahead and hop on there. Do you remember how to start it and everything?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so you see that row I did already, Colton? Just go on that other side of it. Yeah, I want 4 laps around the field of rows. So make it around 4 times. And then stop and wait on me and do your straight rows as soon as I get done with the 4th row, okay? You get what I'm saying?
Not really.
Oh, you'll figure it out. Oh, he will. He did it the first time.
These things are so annoying.
Just do what you did the first time, Colton. Alright, so this is the baler I bought for $600. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and go back and watch it. And I'm just going to let my pickup down on it. Got to pull the pin out. Down there. Put this back over here. Put my pin back in. So he got confused, and right back here I had made a loop.
Oh, okay.
I made a loop earlier. I made the first row coming down, so he knew where to rake at, and he got confused and turned around. So he's going to make circles all the way around the field. Oh, God. That's funny. But there's like a little nook back over there in the corner of the field that he went back in and turned around and came back this way for some reason. Was raking the hay the opposite direction. But what he's got to do is he's going to make 4 laps around this field and then stop and wait for me to catch up with the baler. Yeah, he's doing it now. He's got it. But this property, we actually don't own this property. This is a neighbor's property. And I am baling for another neighbor that typically bales this field, and he's paying me to bale it for him because he's out of time or doesn't have enough time to do it. But I'm gonna get back on the baler and let him do his thing. He's doing really good. He's only raked once, so Put my earplugs back in here.
And I'm Colton and Austin's mom. I'm out here videoing them. You all probably seen me in some of the other videos if you've been following the channel at all. So welcome if you're brand new. But we own the Rockwell Acres farm and we have a lot of projects going on. We are homesteading out here. We're building a new home. We are just trying to grow our farm. Farming is not new to us, but we are wanting to be more established and just make things a lot on a bigger scale than what they have been in the past. So just a little FYI for all those concerned, because I know I will probably get the concerns. The boys are not out here alone baling and raking. They are being monitored by both my dad, their grandfather, and myself. Austin is 14. He is very smart and speaks beyond his years. Colton is 11 and he is learning. So we are just being patient and we are just teaching him the best that we can. And I'm just very proud of both of the boys for getting out here and not just sitting at the house and watching TV and being on video games and stuff, but actually getting out and working. So that being said, we have had a few negative comments in the past and I would like to ask you all to politely refrain from negative comments. There is a movie, Bambi, and on there's this little scene where Thumper, the little rabbit, is saying, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. So we're gonna go with that rule.
Well, that's a first for me. The gate didn't lock on the back of the baler, and all my hay was just shooting right out the back. So I stopped up there after I noticed it and dumped just the little bit of bale I had in there because I couldn't get the gate closed. And it should be closed now. I think it locked. I need to talk to Colton real quick, see all this hay. He missed all that, so he'll have to come back through and rake that up here in a minute. I'm not that worried about it, but we'll get it all up, and that was quick for that one bale, for it to make that already. This is some pretty thick hay. Look right over here, see how much you missed. Whenever you're done, whenever I get done with my full rows, just try. Hey, remember what I told you the other day? Keep your wheel on the inside of that. Keep that row on the inside of the wheel there, and you won't miss anything. Just whenever you're done with your 4 rows and I get done baling those 4 rows, come back and hit that real quick, okay? I think it works really good. I think he likes it too, so I'm gonna get back to baling.
What's going on with it now?
It's not latching.
It's not latching.
There's a latch. I need to put something under there. Try. Well.
Uh-oh. Just go off. Why don't you take it up there to Poppy and see if he's got any tools in the back of his truck?
He's coming over here. I don't know, I guess I'm just not latching it in enough. Once it starts getting bailed, it'll kick it back and lock it.
What'd you do to get it to go down?
Worked on it.
Up there, you pushed it up there.
I pushed down one of the levers to raise up and down the back hatch and fixed it. I don't know. Hold that! Hold that!
He can't hear you. And we have another conference going on over here between the brothers. Older brother says younger brother is not listening. Missing a lot of the hay, so gonna have to have another little chat. Hopefully they'll get their differences worked out here and get everything done. I'm just happy that Colton's trying. He's been a little bit more reluctant to get out and start just doing work on the farm. Just trying something new. I think we're all that way sometimes. He's got a lot of learning to do. How'd that go?
Pretty good. He misunderstood.
Oh.
So he say, here, come here for a minute. So when you're raking hay, you want your rows, you want your tractor, say here's the right side of the tractor, over here's the left. You want that right wheel to be right on the outside of this row.
Yeah.
So it's hitting everything. He's putting it on this side of the row.
Oh.
It's missing everything.
Yeah, just a little clarity. You're so good to teach him though, thank you.
He'll learn pretty quick.
Oh yeah. What's going on, bud? What's going on?
I think I did my fourth, that was my fourth row. I was gonna say once I got done with my fourth row that I have to wait for him to catch up.
Well, Austin agreed to pay you
Yeah, he agreed to pay me
$7 a bale.
Yeah.
3 bales out there right now. So how much you got so far?
22, maybe?
7 times 3.
7 times 3. Oh, it's 21.
Yes.
Close.
Yes. Oh. What the heck happened? Alright, I'm gonna come over there.
Well, another chain snapped. That one I should actually be able to just put it right back together. Actually, I think it will.
Is it because the chains are old, or are they just too
It's because
tight?
they're old. These things are really old. I'm sure these possibly are the original chains. I don't know. They're not too tight because we've looked and looked and looked at that book and got that all settled. Okay, I can loosen this off and put a new link in it and try it again.
Can you do that here, or do you have to take it back to the shop?
I can do it here. Okay, so this is sage grass. It's all bloomed out with all that fuzzy stuff. That's not good. That's all seeds, and that is not good grass because it's really stemmy. The cows won't eat it because mainly it's got the fluff on it. And this field was cut late, so that's why that's in there. The other field I'm gonna go cut, it doesn't have any in it at all. A lot of it, not this whole field doesn't have it. It's in quite a bit of the field though.
So what do the cows do? Do they pick around it, or will they?
They'll pick around it, yeah.
So some of the bale will just be wasted.
Yeah, if they're hungry enough, they'll eat it.
What other kinds of grasses are in here?
Johnson, a little bit of Johnson, not much. Lesbdeza, there's a lot of that, and it's technically a weed. But the cows and horses and goats really like it.
Goats really like it, yes.
But that's all that lower field is. We're about to go rake the lower field, and it's mainly Lesbdeza. There's hardly anything else, just a real dark green. I'll show you what Lesbdeza is here.
This is the Lesbdeza hay that Austin was talking about.
Well, he's raking like the first couple of rows here next to the steep drop because he doesn't want you getting too close to the drop. Isn't that nice of him? You're just learning. You'll be doing it next year, okay?
I didn't agree with this.
I think he decided he was going to rake this whole bottom field. He just wanted to play with his rake.
Play with his rake.
Yeah.
I think that's going to go right back together because all I did is take off that tensioner. Where'd it go? Right there. Okay. It went right back together. I'll be back baling in about 2 seconds.
Because the bale's in his way.
The bale's in his way. Okay.
Keep the bale out of my way, Dad.
Okay, so I think this is where we're going to end the video. That rake is working really good. It's just a little 10-foot V-rake. Or not V-rake, it's a 10-foot side delivery rake. And I had a V-rake, or I have a V-rake. And this one just seems to work a lot better. The windrows, you can make them a lot skinnier and a lot taller with this rake. Versus that V-rake, it will make a wider row, and the baler misses half of it because it's too wide. And I've tried adjusting the V-rake, but if you adjust it too much, the wheels will hit the ground whenever you're transporting it. The raking wheels will, and I don't like that. So this one seems to work a lot better, and for the amount of hay I do, I don't really need the V-rake too much. So Colton, what do you like about that rake?
It was only $1,000 and it worked very well. It made some pretty good piles over there.
Windrows.
Yeah.
Buddy. We're done for the day. I'm going to finish up baling here in a minute. We're going to go ahead and close out the video. So what do you say, Colton?
Thank you for joining us at Rockwell Acres Farm. And make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell. Bye.